So in this lesson, we're going to be learning Can't Buy Me Love by the Beatles on ukulele. We're going to be covering all the parts, the chords, and the guitar solo, which is kind of interesting and fun to play on ukulele. So a little bit of a challenge there. So the chords in this song, pretty easy. E minor, A minor, C or C7, F and G or G7, and a D minor. So pretty easy from that standpoint. Arrangement's pretty simple as well. We got an intro, a chorus, a verse, and that's pretty much it. So let's get right to it. Start with our intro with an E minor chord. That's 2, 3, 4, and then the open G. The strum pattern's pretty much the same throughout. We're going to go down, 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 up on every bar. Down, 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 up, down, 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 up, down, 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 up. Okay, so we're going to go E minor to A minor, E minor to A minor, D minor, G or G7, and then C or C7. Those are kind of interchangeable. You can use the C7 or the C or the G7 or the G. So E minor, A minor, sorry, this is for the, this is the intro. Yes, E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor, then our D minor, G7. Pretty simple. That's your intro. If you don't know D minor, it's 2, 2, 1, open A string. G7 is 2, 1, 2, open G string. Okay, so the verse, it's kind of like a blues change. So we got C7 or C. Play your C or C7 for a little bit more color. That's just the first fret on the A string. So same strum pattern. You're going to stay on C7 for 4 bars. Then you're going to go to F for 2 bars. Then back to C7 for 2 bars. And then we got G7, and then F, and we stop. There's a rest there. 2, 3, 4. So you have 2 bars of F there, but one of them is mostly rest. You just hit the downbeat. 2, 3, 4. Back to C7. Okay, so one more time. I'm just going to play through the verse. Really simple. F, C. And there you have it. That's your verse. And then I believe it repeats that twice. And then we're going to go into a chorus, okay? The chorus is very similar to the intro, a little bit different. E minor, A minor, then you go to a C7 for 2 bars. Then it's the same A minor, then D minor, G7. Okay, so one more time on the chorus. E minor, A minor. 2 bars of C or C7. E minor, A minor, D minor, G7, and then it goes right into another verse. Okay, and after that, out of that next verse is where the guitar solo comes, okay? So I encourage you to follow along with the tab there, because we've got a couple pickup notes. So the way I've charted it, that last bar of that verse, you're going to see 3 of the chord, and then the pickup notes going into the solo. So the solo is going to start on 8th fret E string. And you're going to go to the 6th fret A string. I'm picking, you can pick this kind of any way you want, but I'm picking thumb and then first or second finger. Then we got some bends. 3 bends on the 8th fret of the A string. So you're trying to bend to this note. So you don't want to go too far. You don't want to go too not far enough. So 3 of those. Now when I bend, I use my other fingers behind the note I'm bending to help me push up the string. Okay. Now after that, while you have that bent, you're going to hit it again. That's called a pre-bend and release. So you're going to hit it and bend it down. So it's release to 6 to 8 to 6. So far we have then you're going to do 2 more bends and another pre-bend release. Now you can do a pull off to 6 there or pick it. And then we go 8, 6, then 5 on the C string, and a quick hammer on to 7, and then to 3. Okay, that was a lot, so let's slow it down. Let's go back to the beginning. Like that. Okay, take your time once you got that down. The next thing, that's all over the C chord, okay? And then when it goes to the F chord, he's going to kind of outline the F chord as an F7 chord, and you can bar the 5th fret and then your 2nd finger on the 6th fret of the A string. That's the rhythm. So I'm going down, 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 up. Okay, so that goes. That's where we're at so far. Then we're going to do 2 more bends. 3. So very similar to the first part. So 3 bends, the bend and release, or pre-bend and release, to 8. 6, 8. Okay, so from here, now we have this little hammer-on, double stop hammer-on thing. Okay, so that, you're going to put your 1st finger on the 5th fret of the C, your pinky or 3rd finger, depending on how you want to do this, pinky or 3rd finger on the 7th fret of the E string. And you're going to hit that and hammer on the 7th fret of the C string. Twice. Like that. Or if you're doing it this way, and then you hit the 7s together and slide back to 5. So, let's see. And we're almost done. And that's over the G. Because you're playing over verse, the verse chord changes. That's the next lick. So that's 3, 5, back to 3, open, back to 3. Whoops, sorry. And then the last lick. Whoops, sorry. And that's slide up from 5 to 7. Then hit 6 on the E string. Slide back from 7 to 5. 3, open, then 3 on the G, back to open. Like that. And that's the whole solo, okay? So nice and slow. There you go. The entire solo. Let's see if I can play it at tempo. I messed up a little bit. Close. So there you have it. So that's your solo section. And if you don't want to play the solo, you just play the verse chord changes there. Okay, so after the solo, then you have another chorus, another verse, and then you just have the outro. So it's really a pretty simple song from that standpoint. The outro is just E minor, A minor, E minor, A minor, D minor, G7, C. So one bar of C there, and then you just let it ring out. And that's the end of the tune. And that's it. So, fun tune to play on ukulele. I would definitely encourage you to try that solo. It gives you some single note practice and doing little hammer-ons and pull-offs and bends. That's always good stuff to learn. So, there you have it. That is Can't Buy Me Love by the Beatles.